This process will walk you through how to register one of your children for a sport with Liberty Common School. The first thing you're going to do is log into PowerSchool. Up at the top of PowerSchool in the corner, you're going to see tabs for each of your children. In this example, Beverly is a child, and then the name New is a second child. So which child is it that you want to register for this sport? In this example, it is going to be named New. I'm going to click on that tab up here at the top. I'm going to scroll down to the option that says Forms. Click on Forms. And within the Forms portal, you should see an option to click on Liberty Common School Athletics Registration Form. It will open up our registration form. Within here, you're going to scroll through and answer all of the questions. If you see a red asterisk beside a question, that means that it is a required field and your form will not submit if you have not made a selection there. In this example, the only sport available for us to register for is baseball. Select it. It walks through the athletic eligibility policy. And as you keep going, you're going to notice there's a section for parent and guardians, as well as students, to acknowledge different parts of this form. My recommendation is that you would have your child sitting with you as you work through this so that they can also understand the eligibility policies and the different policies that Liberty has in place. There's an assumption of risk. There's information on medical treatment. A phone number. You've got medical information here. Please note, it says if there is no medical information to put an NA for not applicable. It will reject your form if you just leave it blank. Information on health insurance, medical information, and then this CHASA physical exam paperwork. This is something that is a little bit different this year. There's a link here. Click here to download a copy of the form. This is the form that CHASA is requiring that we collect for each one of our student athletes. This is the form that you will need to take in when your student has a physical to have signed off by your doctor. It is different than the one that we have used previously. So please be aware. Once you have completed this form and you have signed it off by the doctor, you will then upload it here in this upload button, and it's going to navigate to the hard drive of your computer. You're going to go browse. Actually, go to desktop. Find the file that you want to upload and go ahead and upload it. Should give you a message when it's uploaded successfully. Continuing on through the form, you're working through it with your student. You agree to consent. There is a signature. There's a date, parent signature, parent's consent for each of these options with your signature. And then payment of fees is the very last step. You will not do it within this form, but once you click the submit button, it will take you to a separate screen with instructions on how to pay your fees. So if I go ahead and click on submit, it's going to say, thank you, wait. Your registration is not yet complete until you make payment through RevTrack. Very important. We've included a link here that you can click on, which is going to take you right into our RevTrack portal. And within here, you'll be able to navigate to whatever sport it is that you are participating in. I'm going to say baseball in this example, and you're going to add it to your cart. And at the end, it will prompt you for your credit card payment. Okay, so this is a quick tutorial of how you will register your child for a sport. If you've completed your first student, you submitted the form, and you have a second student to submit, you will log back into PowerSchool and just choose the other tab for the other child, like I mentioned earlier, and start the same exact process for your second kiddo. Any questions can be directed to our athletic department. Thank you for your time.